Welcome to day 9 technically of Vlogmas. Yeah, I know I haven't been updating videos as often as I probably maybe initially wanted to. I wanted to do it every day, but I know that that's totally not feasible, and I've been thinking about it too, of the types of videos I'm uploading, and I don't know, just trying to think of things to record, and I don't know if everybody is into these or not. And yeah. I thought I'd just upload something short to talk about what I'm up to today. So yeah, it's my first weekend off in a really long time, and I have been kind of enjoying my Saturday being home alone. Ryan is working today, so I've been hanging out at home, and this morning I recorded the next episode of Slam Book Fever, which is a video podcast that myself and my friend Samantha host on our other channel, and it's a book club where we're reading Sweet Valley High. Yeah, and talking about it. So we just recorded that this morning, and that's done. And I was going to leave the house, and I have decided not to leave the house today. I've made a conscious decision to not leave. Despite the fact that apparently it's absolutely gorgeous outside. It's like 12 degrees Celsius, I think, which is just unheard of. That's a little weird for December, actually. Yeah, so I decided to stay inside and, oh, hi, kitty. My kitty is talking. Hi, cat. Ramon. Ramon. Anyway, I decided to have a knitting day, and you could probably still tell a little bit by the sound of my voice. I'm still congested and sick. This has been like 10 days of, if not longer actually, of me feeling this way. I think it's maybe almost been 2 weeks, which is just insane. But anyway, yeah, I'm still congested and sick, so I thought, I'm not gonna do too much today. I'm just gonna sit and knit and binge watch some Netflix and drink some coffee and just hang out. And I really do want to knit because I have decided now that I am tackling some Christmas presents. Oh, I kind of thought I wasn't going to do Christmas present knitting, but now I have decided to do Christmas present knitting. But I'm going to show you. So what I have just finished is a pair of fingerless gloves right here. This pair is going to be for my brother's girlfriend, who will be seeing them. I guess we'll be seeing them on Monday. We're all going out to Nova Scotia to spend Christmas, although my brother and his girlfriend will be spending a little bit of time in Nova Scotia before we get there, and then they're going on to Ontario because that's where her family is. So I thought I don't know if we didn't talk about exchanging gifts, but we just kind of figured give something a little small, and especially because this is the first time that my brother has had a girlfriend. Oh my god! Like come home anyway, so it's kind of special. But she's also super rad, and I think she's knit worthy. So I decided to knit up a pair of fingerless gloves, and I'm gonna put them on here. They're simple fingerless gloves. They are worked up in Woolen Boon. I can't remember the colorway name right now, but it's a worsted weight yarn, superwash merino. The color, I love the colorway of this because it's a kind of a neutral, it's fairly neutral. It's shades, it's gray with these really lovely peach tones in it and sort of like this yellow color and then these blue black kind of thing. Anyway, I really enjoy the colorway of this. I have the ball here. I'm just about to cast on for another set. Here's the ball. They're quite, I like them. I like it a lot. I love this yarn. It's the first time I've knit with this yarn. And I bought them initially to do the extra long fingerless gloves that I was knitting. I showed in a Vlogmas video like earlier last week or something. And I forgot how quickly fingerless gloves knit up for me, especially for like when they're worsted weight, they knit up so fast because the stitch count, at least like I'm making them to fit really nicely around my hand, and I have a fairly narrow hand. If you've watched any of my videos before, you would have heard me talk about this. My hand is fairly narrow, but these do have there's a lot of room in them. So I'm thinking no matter how wide your hand is, I think that these are gonna fit really great. They have a 2x2 rib around the thumb and around there, and then a nice long cuff, and which can be rolled up, I guess, if you really wanted. These fit really great. Nothing is rolling, which is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine for the way that I wear my fingerless gloves. I don't like things to roll too much, but these are really, really great, and I think she'll like them because they're, you know, just, I think they're fun but they're still neutral, and yeah, I think they'll go with like any outfit. And yeah, and it got me thinking about how quick and easy these are to make, because I can sit down and like basically whip up a set of these in an afternoon session of binge watching. Like I'm binge watching, I think it's season 12 of Supernatural right now. Really enjoying it. I love that show, Supernatural. Any other Supernatural fans out there? Totes love it. Yeah, so I'm making those. And I'm going to do another set. I'm keeping really close notes for this pattern because these are turning out so well, and I'm just making up the pattern as I've gone along. I'm going to do another, like I only used up probably half the skein. I think I have enough yarn left over to do another set. And the next pair I make will have, I'm going to add texture to the back of the hand. So we'll see what that looks like, and then that will determine, I'll have to be sure to write my instructions for the placement of the thumb, because when you knit them plain like this, it doesn't really necessarily matter where the thumb is placed, because there's no real front back type of thing, so you can just put it on however way you want. But yeah, I'm going to do it with texture, and if that turns out really well, then I'll have a bit of a gold mine, and maybe I will be able to whip up a few more pairs, because I have my in-laws, my husband Ryan, he has two brothers, and they each have girlfriends, and I will probably see them, maybe I might see them on next Sunday, we'll see, because we're headed to Nova Scotia really soon. We're going on the 19th, so there might be like no videos necessarily. I'm going to be doing a lot of recording, but I'll probably upload everything when I get back, because I won't necessarily have a computer with me. So yeah, but anyway, they were having like our Christmas thing and everything before we leave with them, so which will be on the 17th. This is all to say that I'm wondering if I might be able to get a few pairs of these knit up so I can give them to like the women of the family. Because the other thing too, even though I like fingerless gloves because I often, when I'm walking, my hands will overheat a lot, like because I walk so much outside, and especially with the weather we've been having, it hasn't been like -20 or anything. It's actually been pretty mild, so you haven't needed to really wear full mittens. Um, but so I like fingerless gloves for that reason, and I have a feeling that my in-laws would also appreciate fingerless mittens because they're all smokers. I'm not a smoker, but they are, and I know from like my badass wild days from when I was younger, when I used to socially smoke, um, that fingerless gloves make that activity easier. And I know smoking is kind of like it's, but I mean, people do it, whatever. I don't condone it at all. But I know that this, if I gave them fingerless gloves, that would actually be something that they would probably appreciate. So, I mean, I like to have my fingers free to knit. Other people like to have their fingers free to smoke a cigarette. No judgment, no judgment. Do what you want. So, yeah, if these end up really fast, I could probably whip up 3 more pairs. Let's see if I can do 3 more pairs. Yeah, and I know I can't get 3 more pairs out of that skein of woolen boon, but I might be able to get 1 more pair out of it, and then we'll see how that goes. And this is also a good way for me to experiment with textures on the back of the hand, and if the pattern turns out, it's also a great way for me to test the pattern too. So far everything is going around really great, and I might make the pattern available in the future if I come up with something cool. That's what I'm doing today. And yeah, other things on the docket today, not a whole lot. Doing some laundry, doing some other stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I'll add on to this video or this is all you're gonna get. We'll see. I think this might be all you're gonna get. But I will check in with you a little bit later. All right, talk to you